today we're going to be downloading MAMP on our Mac OS, and we are going to be downloading WordPress, and we're going to connect WordPress to a local environment, which means that you can develop your websites locally instead of on the internet for various reasons. The first thing we want to do is open any web browser. I'm going to use Chrome and have open Google with, I searched MAMP. You're going to want to click on downloads. So I don't care much for MAMP Pro. It costs money and I don't really need it. So you can see right here that there's a Mac OSX option, and we're going to download that. And then just X out of that and open that when it's done, and then we're going to be running that. So if you want to do a WordPress site locally, all you have to do is Google or search for WordPress download and scroll down a little bit, and then it will say wordpress.org download. So if we just go over download right here, and it's this blue button at the top. So if you click on download, that will give you the latest version of WordPress that we're going to be putting in our local environment. So it looks like we have WordPress 5 right here. And what we want to do first of all is, obviously we need a folder to put into MAMP to basically be our root of the web server. So if you make a website before, usually it's like labeled public HTML or whatever. So MAMP already has a folder like that, but I like to do mine from scratch because it's easier to find. I like to just place it on the desktop. So I'm going to do a new Finder window, and so if I go to my desktop, and let's do file, new folder, and then we're just going to name this public _ HTML. You can name that whatever you want. So if you open this folder over here, you're going to see that it's empty, and then if you have another Finder window open already, which is preferable, go to your downloads and find that WordPress that you just downloaded off the internet, and Command A to highlight all the files within that download. You're not going to just drag and drop the folder into it. Just do the files within that WordPress folder and drag it, drop it into the public HTML. Okay, so here's our MAMP. We got that. Let's continue through it. I've already read through this. I've already done this before, so I'm just going to continue. I agree. Installation type, install, and then you're just going to do your password, and we're going to install that. There we go. Let's close that. Yes, we want to keep it. Please don't throw it to trash. And then that should come up in our applications. Go to your Launchpad. Go to your Launchpad. So you'll have the option of MAMP Pro. Ignore MAMP Pro. Just click on MAMP. Okay, waiting. Then you're going to have this nice little screen. Let me move this out of the way so we can see our fat kitty. So let's see here. We got start servers. We got Apache servers. We have preferences. So what you want to do is click on preferences. And wait a little bit for that. Okay. Oh, that came up automatically. But come back to this. I have this unchecked. Check for MAMP Pro because it's a pain. I don't want to see advertisements for that. So I already have a port running on 888 PHP. Leave it there unless you have a personal preference to change it. Web server. This is where we get to check. See, this is, so if you go under MAP applications match and htdocs, this is where they have their documents already set up for you to drag and drop your website into, but I prefer mine to be on the desktop because it's easier to get to for me. I mean, it's just personal preference. So here's this public HTML folder we created. You're just going to want to select that, and then OK. So you don't have to go into the folder and select anything else. Basically, what that is doing is, oh, I messed it up, so I have to go all the way back. I bet everybody can relate. I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, we're going to start the servers. All right. Okay, that's great for sure. Click on Open Web Start Page. And let me just click out all these. because we don't care about that right now. So this is an important screen. If you click on this, it will bring you to your website root. Let's click on that. It's our localhost 888, and then that will show you, hey, we need to set up WordPress, and that's cool. That means we have selected the base in our website files and we're ready to go. So let's go back to this MAMP screen. Right now we're going to do a quick connect WordPress to your database so you know what's up. So if you hover over Tools, PHPMyAdmin, click on that guy. This is a great tool. It helps you get MySQL back and forth to WordPress. So click on Databases. Let's create a new database and just name it whatever you want. I'm going to click it My WP Site. And then leave that collation, create. And so we have My WP Site. So let's go back to our root. So we have English for me. Let's go. So this is what's important on connecting WordPress to your database. This is where a lot of people mess up. Database name, we just created it. It was My WP Site. Let's make sure it's spelled right. Capital WP Site. Great. Click on this in PHPMyAdmin. And if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and go back. And we want to click on privileges because we need a user that can connect to this database. So I'm going to show you how to do it. All right. So username. Let's do something super simple like, I don't know, Penny. Penny is the name of my pug. So you don't want to leave this ampersand sign here. It will not connect. Make sure you connect on local. Password. Do any password you like. I'm going to do something simple because that's how I do. Wait. Let's do Penny so you know that it's Penny123. Obviously don't choose this for your website because it's not very secure. Okay. It says very weak. I'm okay with that. Whatever. Okay, you want to global privileges. That means you can do anything to the database that you like as a user. Press go on the very small bottom of the corner. Let's see here. I'm going to check this guy again, make sure it went through. Global privileges. It looks like you have updated Penny at localhost. So if you go back to your WordPress site, we have the database name. The username is Penny. I don't remember if I capitalized that or not. Let's go back. User accounts. Looks like Penny was under lowercase for P. We don't want to do that because that will mess up. This was Penny123. Localhost. So that's why you don't want it. The ampersand sign or won't pick up. Table prefix. You can make this whatever you want. I leave a WP for this tutorial. Submit. If this submits and it goes through, that means the database name, the username, and the password, and the database host were all correct. If it doesn't go through, that means you messed up on something on here, or we did. So let's check this out. Yay, alrighty, Sparky, you made it. Run the install. So that's good. That's good. Site title. Site title is, if you hover over the tab, it will show you the site of the title. So let's just put, we are learning, which is the lamest thing ever. And I'm not going to remember that, but you might. 1, 2, 3. I know it's very weak. I confirm that I'm weak. We all confirm that we're weak. And then I'm just going to put in a junk email address that I have. Discourage. We're localhost, so it really doesn't matter anyway. Run the install. And wait a second, and then we have this guy live. Yay! Okay, let's log in. So, localhost. See, if we were paying attention, we would know that. I know the passwords. Penny123. Come on into WordPress. Yay, we did it! Okay, so this means that we have a local WordPress site running live. So if you copy and paste the base of the website, put it in a new tab, you have your WordPress website. And look, it says we are learning right here. That's where the title shows up. That's something fun to learn. Bet you didn't know that, or you probably did. Anyway, that's how you bring your website locally in a matter of no time or not. And we downloaded MAMP and had a great time. Anyway, if you have any questions or you're using a different kind of environment, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them.